And then... Good morning, JKJ, just crying already.
Oh my gosh,
Markus McCracken.
There.
So, and we're just going to start by...
Don't start like that. There's going to be no crying.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Look. You look.
I'm not moving away. I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. I'm not like being sent out to space, my worst nightmare, right?
Did you see that they sent out like a spaceship to like crash into an asteroid? You don't want to hear about this?
I didn't.
Because they know Armageddon could happen. So they're like, we have to test this. We can't just like hope that Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck save the day. They've got to try something. So they flew a spaceship up into space, because that's where spaceships go, and they slammed it into the side of an asteroid.
Did it work?
Yeah, and it's awesome. You can see like the camera like getting closer, and it's like, oh, there it is. It's off in the distance. It's like this little rock, and then it gets closer and closer and closer, and it just continues to blow your mind on how close of a picture of this asteroid, this like rock floating around in space. You get to see just like, there it is. There's the ground of it.
I don't like it. I do not like green eggs and ham.
I do not
do not like it.
Oh, yes. Kevin says it was awesome. Haley.
I'm just so tired of, like, okay, is it just one day eventually we're going to get hit by an asteroid?
Pretty much.
How has it not happened at this point?
It has happened. There used to be dinosaurs on this planet. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for asteroids.
Okay, so are we just hoping for the next asteroid then?
Some days. Yeah.
Some days. Yeah.
That's basically what today is. Today is the asteroid hit. Yeah, the asteroid hit, but only hit you. It's a very small asteroid. I'll still be here, but you will be vaporized. Yep. Perfect. This is how we handle this, you guys.
Yep.
Yes, look at all the lyrics from Armageddon coming up in the chat.
I've still never seen it.
I do not like it, Sean. I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, it would have to be some sort of Armageddon theme.
Haven't seen it. Sure, it's great.
It is great. You can watch it multiple times and get lots of different meanings and get attached to different, very powerful characters and moments.
Is it actually bad?
I think a lot of people would say that it's bad. I love it. I legitimately love the movie. I'm not going to sing to Caito. No, I don't sing to quitters.
We're not singing? We're not singing?
I had a staff member in real life. Somebody on my team, his last day was yesterday. Today is your last day. I'm doing
Everyone's
awesome.
Quitting on you.
Everybody's leaving me.
Just all at once.
So...
It'll be great.
Somebody's got to take up the salty mantle.
Look, people leave, new people come in.
Yeah.
And it's better than before.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
I don't know if blah, blah, blah knows what's happening.
Blah, blah, blah?
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't sing to quitters, he says. Artsy, yes! I was I love the movie. Oh my gosh. Last chance to apologize for the band. Oh, we are going to deal.
Oh, no.
We're going to deal with
Banjo.
Deal with it.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get there.
Okay. I opened Audacity. I didn't hit record, so there we go. We got the recording. It's been
going for 6 minutes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so you've got the special thing. I think, hang on a second. Guys, I didn't set this up before I went live, so I need to, oh, look at that. It totally works. Cool. I knew that.
That's it?
Yeah, it's totally gonna work.
Okay, but I need to open it.
Yeah, we need to start at the beginning. We'll do like a 3, 2, 1, go, and then you'll. But we'll get to that point.
Okay.
Oh, Justin Masson, I get to see you soon. Justin Masson and I are gonna travel to the United States of America to see each other, not see each other in Canada. Even though he's been in my city multiple times over the last couple of months. But there you go.
And he just doesn't want to see you?
I guess not.
What does that say?
I mean, you're leaving. My staff is leaving. Justin Masson doesn't see me, even though it's very convenient. I have a lot of thinking to do, you guys.
Yeah.
Ribo says this really. I'm with Ribo. I'm in total denial about all of this. I want to raise my cup, but it's too full, so I need to do this. But I have a giant. Look at the size of this thing.
Oh, it's a
$1.
big coffee.
$1. How can you not? All the sizes are $1. Why wouldn't you get
Oh,
the
is that-
largest?
Sometimes you don't want to drink that much.
But you're gonna spend $1 anyways. You don't have to drink with.
But that's wasteful.
I think they'll throw it out anyway. Maybe. Who knows?
True.
That's it. We're fighting. Hey, everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most wholesome Nintendo podcast on the internet. It's the Nintendo Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friend, ConsoleCaito, the sauciest potato. And on our journey today, we say goodbye to the queen herself. So jump on into the Nintendo Drive. Ball, where's my buttons?
Here we go!
I was going to say something very salty in the intro, like the quitter,
I could tell.
the abandoned. I was like, it was there, but I just thought instead, let's pay
you
homage.
were going that. Honestly, I respect that.
I'm conflicted. What can I say?
I respect any way that you need to deal with it. We will get through this. But here's the thing. Look, we're just going to start off.
Okay, this is a very different
arguing.
episode. There's no news, like just a heads up. I think that's actually worked out really good because I don't think Nintendo has anything to talk about. So this is Caito's episode. That's what we're doing. Tears of the Carpool Kingdom. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing. This is going to be the most boring episode if
Quitter.
it's just about me.
What? Well,
So, I don't know.
the times we've
But-
had.
It's not going to be sad, y'all. No one's crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Sad. And I would also like to say that me and Sean are not actually fighting. Can we just
Yeah.
put that out
I know,
there?
because sometimes
Can we
it can
just
be
say
like these little
we're not
jabs.
that we're not like, there was no falling out. I just need to make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
There was no falling out. This is just issues with my work. We had multiple people leave at once, and I just have too much on my plate at the end of the day. That's
Yeah.
it, that's
by
it.
doing that, like you kind of squash a bunch of like internet. I don't know. We could have made something of this. Like we could have had an internet beef. You know how much like clout there is? Like the whole, when who was it? Harry Styles, like it looked like he spit on Chris Pine.
True.
And they just came out and they said like it didn't happen. You're like, should have milked it.
Yeah.
That could have been a thing. Justin Masson says lies.
I still think that he did it.
I think it's like,
Even
what
if
happened?
it might have been planned.
Yeah.
It might have been like, hey, when you come over here, spit on me. But
Clip it.
he definitely did it, right?
What happened? Like, what happened? I need to. These are the mysteries that need to be unveiled to us. Like when we see the light at the end of our lives.
Right.
I need to know what happened to Kurt
I need
Cobain,
to know everything.
JFK, are birds robots? All these conspiracy theories, Caito.
Do you think his hair is real?
Whose hair?
Harry Styles.
Yes.
Or do you think he's wearing? Oh, really? You haven't heard the conspiracy theory about him wearing a toupee?
No, a toupee. No, but I will say, like, toupees are kind of impressive. Like
They are very impressive.
right.
I watched this person on TikTok who like specializes in it.
Yeah.
The only thing that stresses me out about it is you have to be like bald.
Mm-hmm.
And so like some of these men, they go in and they've got like some hair on top and she has to shave them to get the toupee to stick on.
Yeah.
And that stresses me out.
Yeah, but
That's kind of like when people get veneers and they like shave your teeth down to points.
That's my
and then
teeth
they stick them on. Oh my
what
gosh, it
these are.
stresses me out. Just
Yeah.
knowing that you don't have real teeth under there.
Yeah, it's no good. My grandpa would be very upset. He had his teeth removed. He had dentures, and he always told us, take care of your teeth. They're the only ones you get. And as this was happening, I'm like, Grandpa would be so mad at me right now. Because they give you a mirror. They're like, here's what you look like. And you look like a rabid animal. Like, there's just
Yeah.
like fangs. It's
I don't want to.
not a good look. No.
No.
Sean has shark teeth. I do. Yeah, one of these days, they're just going to kind of like pop off.
Was it just cosmetic, or
Yeah.
you had like issue? Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. I had
See,
giant spaces in my teeth. Ellie has them now, and she'll never understand. Why? Where did this come from? It's like, it's me, but you can thank insurance for this. Yeah. It is not a good time.
The bad genetics.
Oh my God.
Just like, why couldn't you have gotten the good genes? You know.
I mean, there's definitely some good genes. Like.
Well, I'm just saying, like, of the
just
genes
all
to
the
pass
good
down.
stuff. Like, just take
Right,
all the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like you pass down every bad gene.
Yeah, and it's just the dominant, the crappy genes are the dominant ones. They're clumsy, they're forgetful, spaced out teeth. Forgetful.
Oh my God.
Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. You almost had it, Justin Masson. You almost had it. Try better next time, you son of a gun. Caito is going just back to life. Yeah.
Yeah. Just here.
I get it.
Just here.
I do wish we could have had at least maybe a little bit of an internet beef. And then we have like a reunion tour like 4 years down the road. Like, oh, look, they talked and made it better.
So wait, I need to disappear for 4 years?
I don't know. I don't know why I said 4
You
years.
just want me to like disappear from the... Okay, I won't talk to anyone in the community for 4 years, and then I'll come back.
Come back with 1 million subs.
Yeah, we'll come back in 1 million subs. Yeah. That's
Caito will come back. Look, Cato's coming back with the next Animal Crossing. The next Animal Crossing comes out. I will say too, and I don't know, there's like no order to any of this. We got a ton of wonderful comments and questions and stuff to center this final Caito episode in the right way. But I don't remember what I was gonna say. What the hell was I talking about? It's gone. Wow. Anyway.
Well, I did want... Okay, I know this isn't a normal episode, but I actually have been playing a lot of other games.
Of course you have.
I feel like I need to talk about
Okay. Don't let me take us anywhere else.
Number one, have I been
You're
playing
welcome back. I was trying to say you're welcome back anytime.
Oh,
like,
thanks.
When things happen, you're like, yeah, always.
Oh, I'll just
always.
I'll kick the next people out.
Yeah, well, you get to. That's
like,
what you get to do.
You're gone. Sorry.
I was here first. I never actually
Sorry,
left.
next person, you're out.
And we will announce who is coming at the end. I don't know. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to do this. I just wanted to make sure like we didn't go like Caito's leaving and here's the new people. Like we just wanted to do this, so just wanted to do it right.
Yeah. Have I been playing a lot, or have I just been playing one game?
Disney?
Disney Dreamlight Valley. I am obsessed.
Yes.
With this game. Oh, I have been playing. I played Splatoon as well.
Oh.
And look what I bought.
What did you buy? Okay, no, we are beefing now. We are fighting. I am not happy about this. Finally, you leave the show. You leave not even just leaving the show.
Now I'm playing all the games, and I bought a Pro Controller.
Insert Michael Jordan, and I took it personally. Right here. Well, yeah. It's so good.
How have I lived without this?
Ignoring me, that's how.
It is the best controller I've ever held.
Wow.
Like,
it's really good.
It's such a good controller. The clickiness of the buttons and just like the spacing of everything is
the way
perfect.
It feels, like the grip of
the way it feels. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try. I don't want to become like a professional Splatoon player, but I want to get better at it. And I'm going to try to use the motion controls. That's what everyone keeps telling me to do.
That's what I've been hearing too. I'm an old man and I say no.
It doesn't make sense in my brain to do that.
Me neither.
And
I feel like you need to go through
I feel like
do it in single player. Maybe that's the key. Maybe we'll both do this. And then you'll never be back on the show.
And then never talk about
it. Exactly.
Well, I feel like Nintendo watched everyone who games incorrectly. You know those people who like first pick up a controller and they're like...
just talking about that. Yes.
They're like trying to do this. And they watch that and they're like, you know what?
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Let's help those people out.
They need something to do.
Let's help those people out because they don't know how to use the controller normally. They need help.
Yeah, well, that's the Wii. That's the Wii.
It's so bad.
I remember, like, you know, when you were a kid and everything, you have like one friend who's just a liar, just an absolute pathological lie. They just make everything up. I had a friend who like would say, I've got like 3 Super Nintendos. They're just in the garage. And we're like, you're absolutely full of garbage. And he would also say like that you could move the controller and it would do things. Or like you could run on the spot and it would do things. Like, dude, you're absolutely like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Right, that's what Reggie said.
I can't stand the people that lie about stuff just for the sake of lying about stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna lie to me, make it worthwhile.
Yeah. Take me on a
lie
journey.
about something that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to just lie.
Yeah.
Just
no
to
good.
lie.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad that you finally listened to reason. But the whole thing, for people who are just catching up somehow, you've been playing with Joy-Cons the whole time. We've been chatting about this. It's very nice to be able to just kind of have them in each hand, and you can kind of be lazy or whatever. It's actually, I think, better for your posture. Like you don't have to like round your shoulders to hold the controller close together. How are you finding like is the trade-off better? Like the feel of the controller is better, but you lose your freedom a little bit.
Well, I'm still using split Joy-Con for Animal Crossing.
Of course. So only when you're being a pro gamer.
Only
you
when
bust
I'm
out.
a pro. Well, and okay, so the reason I bought it, not only for Splatoon, I bought it because I like playing. So I have Dreamlight Valley on Steam.
Yes.
And I don't love playing that game with mouse and keyboard for some reason. It doesn't flow well. So I was like, I've got to get a controller that I can connect to the computer so I can play that way because I just don't like it. It's too, even if I turn the sensitivity all the way down, the movements are too jerky. I don't know. And it just works better. And I noticed it worked better because I've been going back and forth between my Steam Deck and computer. Yeah. And on the Steam Deck, it works great. And I was like, okay, maybe I just need a controller. Unless you're designing and then you need your mouse and keyboard.
I can't imagine designing without, like, you guys get into this with Animal Crossing, like the whole, like, using a controller and everything. You did, I don't know if you've been able to talk about this on the show. You also did the sabotage thing. What was that?
Oh, yeah. Sabotage League.
Yeah. So
I'm in the finals.
What is it? What's happening? You're going to win this thing? Bring me up to speed.
I hope so. Okay. So, full transparency, the first round. Okay. So it's a 16 people in the bracket, right? Mm-hmm. First round, I lose.
What are you doing? Like, how are you winning or losing?
So it's a villager hunting competition first. So you're going on a villager hunt. Each different villager species is worth a different point amount, like whatever they set it as. Like bears are worth 2 points and, alligators are worth 3 points, whatever it is. And you're trying to get to 50. And then once you get to 50 points, you go to Sabotage Island, which is like a maze that they've created. Yeah. And you go through the maze. You're trying to get through the maze first.
That's amazing.
But during the villager hunt, there are sabotages that you can do to the person that you're competing against. So they spin a wheel and it's like, one of them is like swim around your island 3 times.
Oh, wow.
They're just like time wasters, right? Or some of them are a lot, like, because you can't bring anything with you when you first start. So everything you get, you have to earn during the hunt. So like if you need to buy something, you've got to sell stuff from the islands to buy
this would take forever. This is like a marathon you guys are doing.
So much.
Oh my, because like Animal Crossing, just like not really known for quick moving and action. No. You created like a race.
All of the screens, I'm just like screaming.
Oh my god! Because you don't know what the other person, like, are you being timed separately or something? Like, are you able to see how you're stacking up?
Well, you're going at the same time, so your chat's in there like, "Hey, this person has this, or this person's doing this."
That's amazing.
So here's the thing about it: I'm too competitive for this stuff.
Oh my gosh!
I'm too competitive for this silly Animal Crossing competition.
It's the best.
And so I lose the first round, and I am bitter because I hate losing.
She loses. She messages me, goes, I quit the Nintendo Drive.
Yeah. I just quit everything.
Everything's done.
All at once. It's done. So I'm bitter. Well, then someone had to back out of the competition for personal reasons. So they did like a battle back competition.
Oh, I love it.
Me and another person, we went against each other, and I won.
Yes.
And then the next round, they changed it up and it turned into duos. And it just so happened that me and the person who beat me the first round were on a team together.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to battle another team to stay in, and we won.
This is
then
vicious.
I got to battle her again, the person who beat me the first round, and I beat her. And now I'm in the final.
The storylines here, holy cow! Like, we need a podcast going along with all this stuff. Like, break down these big moments. You guys need to. And I bet people could put money on the line.
Oh, you win. If I win, I get $300.
Well, but like the like esports,
oh, yeah,
like
a bet.
Mm-hmm.
Bet on it.
Oh my gosh! Never in a gazillion years would I imagine Animal Crossing. I mean, it makes sense. You do whatever. You guys do whatever. And you know what I was thinking when you're talking about being competitive? Bobby would have loved this.
Oh yeah.
He would have just ate it up. Oh my! Whether he was playing or like hearing him, like he would do commentary as well.
He would lose his mind.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Absolutely lose his mind.
I love it. I love it. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And that's it. Maybe, you're just, there's still things to do in Animal Crossing. You can still just make
Always
up
things
a whole,
to do.
Yeah, when the Hunger Games version of it.
I just feel like, I don't know, a lot of people are pivoting into Disney right now. So
Yeah. It looks really good.
It's nice to have another game to play.
Yeah.
And the thing I like about Disney is it's kind of everything. Okay, I did not have high expectations for this game at all.
Oh.
I was like, it's going to be
just
trash.
a license, like they don't know
it's
how
just,
to.
Yeah, it's just going to be the silly little mobile game on the Switch,
Yeah.
It's so good. I mean, it has its issues. It's in
Sure.
early access, so it's got its bugs, it's got everything, but it's so quest driven. And I feel like that's something that people are missing from Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So like, if that's what you dislike about Animal Crossing, I think you will really enjoy this game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like grinding for stuff, so some people don't love that, but I feel like that's the whole point of quests is like you got to get all the stuff and you got to do this. But then there's so much you can do besides that. So like if you get tired of doing one thing, you just move to the next thing. Like you got to make sure you're farming to get your money, and then you got to do the quests, and then you got story quests, and you've got friendship quests, and you got the different characters, you got to invite them to your village, blah blah blah, whatever. So there's just so much to do in this game.
It sounds like actually more for me than maybe even Animal Crossing. It sounds more
I
like
know.
Dragon Quest Builders, maybe, with the whole like the fact that there's quests, there's things to like go do this. I'm like, yes, that's what I need.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very Dragon Quest Builders in the questing. But it depends on... Okay. I am a person. You know this about me.
You are a person.
I
do
am
know
a
that.
person.
Yes.
Do you though?
I mean,
it could not
nothing
be,
is
'cause you're a
certain
robot.
anymore. Nothing is certain.
Robot.
Yeah, thought we'd make it to 100 episodes, but whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You thought we were just going to be
Y'all
nice
see
the whole
what
time?
I deal with?
You
No
just
wonder I'm leaving.
You thought, oh, come
Rude.
on. You're like, things were nice. We're chatting about games, and bam!
Yeah.
Surprise.
Okay. What was I saying? For you.
Potato,
were
not a
so-
potato, confirmed. You are a person.
True. I am a person. What was I talking about?
I'm so glad this happened to you, too. Dragon
What was I
Quest
talking
Builders.
Dragon Quest Builders. Oh. So it's in early access right now. It is going to be... There will be microtransactions. In the sense that... And they've already stated it will be nothing that impacts the game. Like, it's not going to give you, stuff that you need to progress the storyline. It's just going to be all cosmetic. But it's similar to, like, the Fall Guys Battle Pass.
Great. That's what I've been
feel
playing.
I feel like I finally understand the Battle Pass thing.
Oh, nice.
Now that I've been doing it. And I'm like, okay. This
mhm.
makes sense. Like, I've got to do all these other quests to complete. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm
Yeah.
like, I've got to complete it's called Pixar Fest.
Oh, nice. What's
I'm
it?
like, I've got to...
That's just
gotta
us.
do it.
We're gonna be 15 years behind everybody. Like they've been doing battle passes like for
know.
a decade now. And we're like,
Yeah.
I still buy them. That's the dumbest thing. I still I threw $10 to You Suck at Parking. I don't even know if it's on Switch.
The what?
It's You Suck at Parking. It's awesome. It's
my gosh.
It's kind of like, I'll talk about it more on the Xbox Drive. But we're gonna stick with you. But have you? Oh, I wanted to ask you. Have you heard? You need to listen to Ryan Turford on the Xbox Drive talk about him playing The Sims and his.
Oh, no.
I think non-binary character who was a Dracula or a vampire at one point who is now a werewolf and a professional YouTuber. He takes me on a journey when he I can barely even follow. I'm pretty sure chat can help me out here, but I'm pretty sure that's the heart of what he is doing over there. So
wait, is he playing this for funsies?
Yeah, he's just playing The Sims.
He likes it?
Yeah, The Sims 4. He just likes it, and every now and then he'll give you an update on his never sleeping vampire, whatever.
I don't see Ryan Turford as a Sims person.
Dude, he dives in.
He plays
deep.
everything.
He just whatever. Yeah.
He just loves it all. Ryan.
Sean's eyes glaze over. No, I'm in. I'm totally in. It's the other things. There's also a bit when Ryan starts talking about stuff I don't know about or care about. I sit down in my chair in the corner and just wait for him to be done this stuff. And he's showing me what's possible with these games.
I can't believe you just sit down and don't listen. It's
yeah.
like Justin Masson listening to Jesse talk about Pokemon. he's just over there like.
It's so true.
Can't handle that. And I'm over there like, oh yeah, let's hear about it.
I mean, I'm listening to. I want to be clear. The Sims, I'm all about. When Ryan goes off about JRPG number 1743, I can't.
Well,
keep
that's
track of it
what
all.
he posted in Discord the other day, and he was talking about some handheld emulator thing, and there were just when there's more words in the sentence that I don't know.
Exactly.
I just replied and I said, I'm happy for you, Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy that you're happy, but I don't know what you're talking about. And that's all I can say about this.
He goes deep. That Ryan Turford. I left the room. Yeah, I have left the room. I've taken off my headphones and just got a drink or something with Ryan. But I've never done that to you. As salty as we've been with each other. I don't think I've ever.
True.
I haven't
left.
Have
we really gotten that salty?
I don't know. Do you want to look at some clips? That seems like the perfect accidental segue.
Let's see.
Okay, so I want to give a huge shout out to Snapfish JKJ. When we announced that you were leaving, they immediately rushed into my DMs with a bunch of clips, and we've put many, if not most of them together. I don't know if we have every single one of them because we have also a bunch of wonderful comments and questions and sentiments coming in from the Discord as well. So we'll try to cobble this all together. Caito and I basically are looking at the same thing. We have to hit play at the exact same time. So it's on go, 1, 2, 3, and go, and we'll play. So let me click the button, and we can all watch this together. Let me make sure I don't break it, and we'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Total sidebar here. As you're kind of talking, you got your giant sweater on, and your fingers are kind of sticking out. Do you ever? Because your sweater looks so large, it looks like your hands are really tiny inside, like the baby, the baby hands, like the doll. One of these days you should just surprise me. Just show up with baby doll hands.
Yeah. Why did your hands look so small?
I know, it made them really tiny.
No baby hands, just my
I got you there.
Losing it.
I'm so not feeling good.
Okay. I want everyone to know my dedication. To the games that I'm playing.
Suddenly, your channel becomes...
It's like a badge of honor.
I think this is Ryan's clip,
most definitely. Look at me, I'm better than you.
Oh, yeah. I actually just died just for a second there. I am objectively better than you, according to Nintendo. You get the... I love your sweaters quality.
So many
sweater
things
game is
that are awful.
Oh,
Nintendo has revealed its first special edition OLED. The Splatoon 3 OLED. Oh. OLED.
You do not like this.
I know. Me and Donnie agreed on something for the first time
Here it is.
in the history of our knowing each other.
You want to talk about it?
Which was Banjo-Kazooie is overrated.
Damn.
Hashtag overrated. I loved Banjo-Kazooie. we've talked about this. You know, you already
I gotta
know.
drink my
I
coffee
love
at the same time.
Banjo-Kazooie. It was great. 20 years ago, whenever that was. Over 20 years ago at this point, probably, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make it a shirt. Hashtag overrated and just a picture of
like week after week.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know enough words. Like, I don't even think I could write a short story.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I mean, maybe a children's book.
When you look up in the sky and you think you're seeing stars, but it's actually like a galaxy.
Yes.
There's like trillions of stars. Oh my gosh.
Oh, but then I start to spiral into like
a galaxy.
How does any of this exist? Like what?
Yeah, I know.
That's my favorite.
Oh my
bit
gosh.
Right there.
That's
and
hilarious.
Honestly, like we could probably maybe we still do this. We could put together like easily an hour and a half of clips and moments like that, because I'm so grateful to JKJ in the chat for just like for doing that. Because you forget, like, you know, we've been doing this for a long time. The fact that we have carpool gaming that happened kind of in the middle of all of this, I feel like splits it up in a weird way. Like we've been doing this for a year and a half, but carpool gaming is really in the last 5 months or so. And so those moments just remind me of like how much like we've laughed on this show. Like every week it was like we decided maybe, I don't even know if we got through the first entire episode. We're like, we're not like a legit Nintendo podcast. Right. Like we're going to make it up as we go. We're going to just talk about the things that we care about, and people seem to like it. And I've had an absolute blast doing it with you. And those moments definitely make it real.
Well, that's the thing is I never go back and watch or listen. So unless someone clips something or says something about it, that's the only time I'm ever going to go back, because I don't have enough time in the day to go back and listen to myself.
Yeah, I was there.
Talk about stuff. You know, I was already there. I did that. We laughed, and that was that. Like, there are definitely some that I remember. I did not remember me saying that I don't know enough words. I
don't know what episode that was from too. And also you haven't aged.
You were talking about I mean I do remember now that I've seen it. You were talking about writing your book. And I was like, I can't write a book.
How did you do that? That's amazing.
Yeah. I was like, I
don't know enough words.
I don't know enough.
There's so many great moments. 74 episodes. Like, yeah, it's crazy. And we were doing the Yumi Capri Day, where Ryan and I were like, well, let's figure out what the next phase of stuff is after Bobby had passed. And we weren't sure what the future of content was going to be, especially on a Nintendo front. But we heard loud and clear that people wanted a Nintendo podcast, and we were expanding from the Xbox Drive. The Nintendo Drive is now here, and the PlayStation Drive as well. And you were in the chat as we were kind of reaching these goals.
Just happened to be there.
And I'm like, hey, you're the one. I don't even know that I was like that serious, but like you're like, I guess I'm like,
I guess here we are.
We could have talked about it, like we could have like would have understood if you said no at the time.
Because everyone else was like, oh yeah, Caito is doing it. Oh yeah, just Caito. Everyone in the chat. So I was okay, well, what else am I gonna say? No,
definitely, yeah. And we used to do it in a car.
It's changed so much, which is crazy to think, because it feels like we've been doing it so long, but no time at all at the same time. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
But if you think about how much it's changed since we started it, because I used to record, you were in a car.
Yeah.
And I was in my bed on a laptop with a microphone, just like sitting in my lap. And then we didn't start doing the lives until Carpool Gaming.
Yeah. It was one of the goals.
That's pretty recent. And then I had to move to the office because I can't just chill in my bed.
Right up the nose. The laptop view right up the nose.
Yeah. So it's just come such a long way. And I think we'll get into this because I've read through some of these questions. But I was very nervous going into this because I the only podcast experience I had was I did Kitty.
Max is here.
I I think 2 or 3 episodes of Breaking Bells with Bobby. And then I had been a guest on We the GamerCast once. That was it.
Yeah.
Just guesting like 3 shows was it. And then you were like, oh yeah, and by the way, you're going to be hosting it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm driving the car, so you're driving the show. And I was just like, what? What am I supposed to do? I don't know how to host.
You're in charge.
Like,
You crushed it right out of the gates.
nervous. I cannot imagine going back and listening to how awful those episodes probably are at the beginning.
I think they're probably
bad.
awesome.
Well, and someone asks about advice to the next co-host, I think, in here. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that because it's relevant right now. My advice to the next co-host is, honestly, you probably know more about Nintendo than I do because most people do. But I would say don't try to be something that you're not. If you don't know something, you don't have to act like you know something. Not that this person would. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think the reason our podcast was so successful, and I feel like people enjoy listening to it, is because we just goof off and talk about what we like, and you know, it is what it is. And I think I realized that very early on. I feel like the first couple episodes I probably felt pressured to, you know, learn about stuff and like, oh, we've got to do the news, we got to do this. And I was finding like, you know what? And we've had conversations about this.
And
like,
we've had comments about that too. We've had, hey,
we are not this show.
Yep.
We're not. If you want to go get your news, go listen to someone else. Nintendo Dads, Nintendo Pals. There's tons of other shows that can do that a lot better than we can. I don't know anything about the news. I don't even know who Jeff Grubb is. Apparently, he didn't know everything because he was wrong about those predictions. I would just like to say that. And is he getting any heat for that? No,
he
like
is.
I said,
he's taken. Yeah, no,
okay,
it's not been a good couple days.
Well, he deserves
for
it.
Grubb. Yeah. Well, then you got a Splatfest. You got Team Grubb, for goodness sakes. That's pretty good for him. Yeah, no, that was Fulia with the question. How do you like? Do you want to read these? Do you want to? How do you want to handle this?
I can do that.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so let's read. Okay, so Fulia says, I'm going to do this one because I already answered this question. Caito, I always loved hearing your sass on all things Nintendo and the wholesome time you and Sean share together browsing through the eShop.
Yes.
That should be its own podcast. I'm going to miss you on Nintendo Drive, but we all know that you're doing amazing things on your YouTube channel. By the way, I still remember the days of pre-YouTube Caito and how humbled you were to receive so much support from this amazing community. Me and Fulia go way back.
That's amazing.
Like, beginnings. Like the first day that I mean, I hung out in Bobby's chat for a little bit, and then he shouted me out that day to get me to 100 subs, and then
that's it.
The rest is history.
Fulia was there. That's awesome. I didn't realize that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When I hear her name, I hear her laugh. Like I hear like this like echo in my head. It's just like, it's like if it wasn't so amazing and like uplifting, it would be haunting. No, I can't. It's just like the echoing laugh, just like coming from the distance. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Goodness gracious.
It's so good. Okay.
Right.
TPR says, Caito, I will miss all of your Animal Crossing obsessiveness, even though I don't play the game. You always added an element of lightheartedness and playfulness to the show. That constant sandbox-type energy will be sorely missed as well. All the best as you kill it on YouTube. Thank you for what you've done. Keep breaking bells. Your humble listener,
nice.
Trevor. That's so nice. So here's the thing about breaking bells. Holly doesn't play Animal Crossing anymore. So we're kind of in a spot with that because you know, after Bobby passed, we decided to continue breaking bells in our own way. We can never live up to what Bobby did, especially like his work ethic with stuff like that. Like he was putting out 4 episodes a week.
Yeah.
Minimum of that show. Editing them all. They were posting on both their channel. Like it was just so much. And I was like, I can't do that. So we were like, okay, let's do this once a month.
Yeah.
So we did it once a month for a little bit, and then Animal Crossing stopped updating anything. And so then it's like, what is there to talk about?
Yeah.
So I've considered doing something like, but how do I take Breaking Bells and talk about not Animal Crossing?
Right.
Is the thing. Like, I feel like it has to be Animal Crossing in some capacity. It can't just change into something else. So, I don't know. We kind of talked about maybe doing like hot takes or something in Animal Crossing every now and then. I don't know. But I don't know where to take that show. I mean, do I feel like it could come back if Animal Crossing, the second Animal Crossing has just a screenshot of Tom Nook?
Yeah.
We can come back and be like, oh, what's the next game going to be? But
it's something that can live on in any way you want. Like, it could just be like a one-time thing just out of nowhere. Just like emergency press conference, we're doing Breaking Bells. Like, yeah, doesn't have to. That's the tough thing. Like, as life goes on and we get busier and like you want to do these things, but we hold ourselves to like these formats and rules that other things are. It's like, it's got to be weekly. It's got to be monthly. Like, who cares? Like, especially with everything else that you've got going on, like that can just live as like a special little like side project, like thing
every
that
now and
shows
then,
up. Yeah.
Like me coming on this show every now and then.
Exactly. Well, I was hoping you'd come around to say that. Yeah, go ahead and start up a side project with Holly. That's fine. And totally cool with that. Yeah, that doesn't rub me the wrong way at all. Amazing. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Okay.
Taking it personally. What?
Sunny Mr. Black says, what is one of your favorite Nintendo Drive memories? This is hard because I don't remember anything.
Yeah, like,
ever,
can we just pick from the clips that we just saw?
So,
like,
the space one, I do remember, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll say, the reacting to the direct where we saw Brewster's.
Yes.
We saw the roost. Was such a good reaction. I like doing the live. I really like doing the live shows. I'm glad that we did that.
Yeah.
Like because
this,
I like to
or
see
like live reaction.
Yeah, it's just both. Just both. I like to be able to see our reaction as opposed to just hearing it. So I would say that, like seeing the roost, but I don't know. Then I'm like, is there some kind of like shade that I've thrown at Sean that maybe is more hilarious to remember? Obviously, I enjoy the eShop things. I think there are some questions about the eShop, so I didn't want to say that either because there's so many questions about the stuff.
I like that. So like even so much of it is like fan influenced and like listener influenced. Like the fact that you're the sauciest potato. I didn't make that up.
Yeah. Because I was originally the cottagecore potato.
That's right.
And then I was a tomato for a while. And then
sometimes, depending on how much sleep I got. Like, what am I supposed to say? What show am I?
It's so random to call me a tomato.
You say potato, I say tomato sometimes.
I know it rhymes, but
I don't know.
Totally different thing.
Yep.
Anyways.
I don't know. My brain short circuits every once in a while.
Okay. Sam asks, says, Caito, we will miss you. What will you miss most from the show? I think I'm just going to miss like having the opportunity to talk about Nintendo every week and like complain about it. Because like this is my excuse to do that, Like,
yep. Yeah. How
like,
will you vent?
If I just like pop into someone's DMs and I'm like, Nintendo did this today. Can you believe it? It's not the same as like, talking about it here. Like that excuse to be able to say something. And also, I'm gonna miss being able to like call people out for stuff because not enough people do that. And I feel like I do that. So, like, whoever is going to be on here next, which I do know, by the way, I'm just going to.
Yeah.
But whoever is coming next, you better call some people out. Not saying you have to, like, be me or whatever, but just, like, people need to know.
Gotta keep it real.
You gotta keep it real.
Real talk.
When people just predict all of this nonsense, you gotta call them out for it. Because it's ridiculous.
That reminds me. We can maybe wrap up our predictions that we've got at the bottom.
Oh,
of this,
we don't have to do that.
Oh, we don't have to do it. Okay, winning.
Because I don't think I got any right.
No, well, I think you got a couple right, but it's an interesting time to step away because I feel like we're in like I don't know, like we're just. I guess they just announced Zelda, so maybe we're on to something new. Like it's phase 2 of Switch or whatever that's going to be.
Is the start of something new.
Oh,
High School Musical.
That actually sounded very nice. Yeah.
Okay. Quagmire says, gonna miss you so much, Caito. If you ran Nintendo, what does the 5-year plan look like for Animal Crossing? More DLC for New Horizons, sequel, F2P model? I don't know what that means.
Free to play.
No. No free to play. No free to play for Animal Crossing.
You got that on mobile. You got a free to play model over there.
And they do get more updates than we got. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is if I ran Nintendo. This is not what I think is actually going to happen.
Yeah, like you're in charge.
Oh, I would release endless DLC for New Horizons. It's silly to me that they're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's absolutely silly.
Yep.
I would have half the team working on DLC for New Horizons. I would have the other half of the team working on the sequel.
Yeah.
And you can just literally keep releasing DLC until you have that sequel close. You shift everyone over to working on the sequel. And then it's just like a seamless transition. You keep everyone.
You don't even need a sequel. If that's the model, you do that forever. Forget the sequel.
I mean,
this is.
Yeah, but you could have a sequel like with the next system or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely mind-boggling to me that they are not releasing more DLC. And the only reasoning has to be that they are already so far into the sequel that I just, oh my gosh.
Oh, you're just setting yourself up for so much disappointment.
They have to. There's no way. They are that stupid.
There's a way. There's a way. But
there can't be.
I hope not. I really I don't say that to be, I think hopefully there will be another Animal Crossing. I agree with you. But because you want it so bad and because it makes so much sense. Crossing. No, they're going to focus on Metroid and Star Fox.
I know, but there will be another Animal Crossing. Will it be when we want it to be? No, probably not.
So sad.
But I still have people saying we're not going to get another Animal Crossing, and I'm just like, that's silly to think that we would never get another Animal Crossing. Like that doesn't make sense at all. to abandon. You think we're not going to get another Animal Crossing game?
I think we will. Yeah, I mean, just forever's a long time.
No,
it's just definitely. Okay. No, there's no doubt. Yeah, it's just going to be a long time.
I was like, I can't. Of course, I'm quitting if you believe that there won't be another Animal Crossing game.
No, I'll be on to my third or fourth round of co-hosts by the time that
true.
Yeah, we'll measure this not in years, but how many iterations of this show are we on?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mantic's knows. Yeah. Nintendo be Nintendo. Mm-hmm.
Why would they not have DLC for this game? It's literally the dumbest
ridiculous.
Thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The dumbest. The dumbest thing. Okay. Muffinmon. I've said it a few times, but you'll genuinely be missed. The lightheartedness and fun you brought always made the show a joy to listen to. You and Sean exploring the eShop was always a good laugh. Thanks for everything. From Banjo-Kazooie's #1 fanboy, Kevin. Love that for you. You're the only one, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's not hard to be #1 when the game
still loves
overrated.
Banjo-Kazooie so much. Is there another person in here, though, that loves Banjo-Kazooie?
I'm sure there's a few of them.
There is. There's so many. Oh my gosh.
I actually don't know, for the people coming in, what their take on Banjo-Kazooie is. I might have to take up the mantle. Because I'm kind of middling on it. Like, I don't know if I dislike it as much as you do, but I'm definitely not like a #1 fan of it.
Thing is it's not even a dislike because I liked Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
I didn't hate Banjo-Kazooie when he was relevant. Mm-hmm. But it's like Star Fox. It's like GoldenEye.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, just stay in your lane. Just stick it to Banjo-Kazooie. Don't take up GoldenEye.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all want to make fetch happen, and it's not happening.
GoldenEye is going to happen.
GoldenEye is coming out, and y'all are going to play it one time, and then you're never going to play it again.
I'll show you, Caito.
So play it
I'll
twice.
play it at least twice.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Chibi asks, is this really going to be the last Nintendo Drive? It's not going to be the last Nintendo Drive. It's just Caito's last Nintendo Drive. Yeah. Because we're beefing. We're beefing.
Yeah, we're fighting.
We're fighting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We did Fulia's. Ngachacha, you will be missed, Caito. I always enjoyed listening to your random discussions about food, like eating spaghetti on your bed.
Nice.
What a random memory. Your chemistry with Sean really makes the Nintendo Drive the most wholesome show on the internet. Question for the show. Did you have more fun browsing the eShop with Sean, or did you have more fun sharing your opinion about Banjo-Kazooie?
We
I
really
didn't
need
know
this
that
shirt.
Banjo-Kazooie hate
This
was
is your
so
legacy.
prominent.
This is how people know you.
I mean, I would say the eShop, probably.
Definitely.
But I do like taking a jab at Banjo-Kazooie whenever I get the chance. Because
Favorite moment of mine, I don't remember exactly what the number was, but you and I almost had like this unspoken rivalry on how many games we could buy on the eShop. Like, it was almost like a little like competition. It was like, I bought 19 games yesterday, and it's like, oh, I got 27 or something. Like, I don't think I'm even exaggerating that much. Like, I think there was a time around the holidays.
We bought so many games.
But like this cat game, just because
you were bringing in like your Xbox games, and I was like, no,
that
doesn't count.
That's not what I was doing. It was legit on Swanch. It was on the eShop. Are we busting this out right now? I want to see. I just bought Easy Come Easy Golf. I bought Valfaris and Slain.
I finally bought Cozy Grove yesterday.
Ooh,
just to have it. So stupid.
I know.
Why do we do this?
This is like, I don't know. I don't know that anybody else and nobody else is doing this. Everybody else is like, let me give you the analytics of this, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever. We're shopping the eShop to find the best deals. Like, I bought a game, what was it, T-Rex or Roar or something like that? Remember the dinosaur game?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I totally misunderstood you. Like, it's fun for
you hated that game. Yeah,
like,
it's fun for my 4-year-old.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll buy it. I was just so excited to hear what you were playing.
I mean, I think it was like $1, so
yeah.
I don't think I do want to get this Beacon Pines game. The art looks really cute.
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to buy it on eShop.
Well, I can't.
Go and creepy adventure set within a mystery book. You play as the reader of the book and its main character. It's so cute.
Aww. I'm looking through my re-downloads. I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, these are all the new stuff.
What else did I buy? Well, I bought Splatoon recently, obviously.
Yep. Xenoblade. Did you know there's a bet going on in the Discord of whether or not I'm going to beat Xenoblade before the next Zelda game comes out?
Oh, you will. For Zelda? Yeah, you will.
Well, depends on. I think somebody they could bribe me.
Here's what I think. Yeah, you're gonna find a way to You can't make bets like that because you can control if you do it or not.
Definitely. Yeah.
So.
Why do I want to finish this?
Yeah. Okay.
There's
one
lots of
that
sales
I'm
on.
considering.
Oh my gosh.
Have you played this Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl?
Yes. And recently, when I played it, they didn't have voice acting in it. It was just a silent kind of game. And they've recently added it. So I've got to try it again. It's decent. It's especially if you like...
How would it be for a 4-year-old?
Probably better than Smash. I think it's probably more accessible than Smash, and especially if he knows the characters. I will say Lincoln really surprised me with Smash because he didn't like that the characters came back. He was kind of locked in, very stubborn about that doesn't make any sense. So that was his reasoning for not liking the game. Yeah.
I'm just trying to find games that this is going to sound awful, but there's reason. But say we're, in the car and he's playing and he's and I'm driving. He's like, Mommy, what do I do next? Or what, you know, and trying to hand me the Switch. And I'm like, I can't help you. I can't read this for you right now. So I need games that he can play without me helping. So I was considering that one. And my friend Lex suggested Spyro, which I feel like is a good suggestion because you can just run around.
Yes, that remaster collection is awesome. And I didn't even like Spyro growing up.
It has voice acting. Spyro is better
really
than Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm with you on that.
Spyro's better than Banjo-Kazooie.
I think so too. Yes.
Holds up today.
Well, now let me pause because I've played the remaster. I haven't played any remastered versions of Banjo or anything. But Spyro is very good. And gave birth to Skylanders, which we love very much in this house. You don't get to see our Skylanders collection, but it is vast.
Is it?
I built a closet I built shelves in my closet just for our Skylanders. Spyro's better than a lot of games, says Adam. Nice.
Sure. Court
Oh,
says
down with
download
Peppa?
Peppa. Is it voice acted, or does he have to read? Because he can't read. I am considering getting Hoko Life. The problem is that there's too many games.
Personally, you need, speaking of Banjo-Kazooie, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. That game is excellent,
think
and
I
it's
have
80% off right now, you guys. That is bonkers good. It's totally overlooked. The first Yooka-Laylee game is a 6 out of 10. This game is absolutely excellent. It's so
I
good.
hate how I can't see the price if I've already purchased something.
You don't want to know how much less it is than when
Well,
you
I
bought
do
it.
though, because I could tell people like, "Hey,
Oh.
this is a good game. Go
Which
buy
one?
this."
Which one?
I don't know. Oh, it's only $6. I don't have that game, The Impossible Lair. I'm
It's
gonna
so
buy that.
good. Yes. And we'll see you back here in 6 months. when
So
we
I can tell you
somehow-
how I've never played it. Look at this. Look. How many of these do you think I've played?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ori you got in there. Have you played Ori?
No.
Oh,
bought
Guacamelee
that.
too.
I bought that one day on a
Oh my gosh.
eShop.
There's so many good games. Like there really is. Like those aren't even just like filler. Like some of them are, but like there's some really good games in there.
So good. I don't even think that's all of them.
I know. There's a bunch of Mega
I never
Man
played
games.
Bug Snacks. Someone asked, and I don't know who it was, so I'm going to go ahead and answer the question because I remember it. It was like, what is the... Oh, it's $2 here. It's right here. All the love and endless respect for you, Caito. Thank you for bringing the sauciest energy to the most wholesome Nintendo podcast on the internet. What was your favorite game you ever bought as a result? One of the classic Caito and Sean eShop crawls. Here's the thing. Did I ever play any of the games?
We talked about that. We were very clear about this.
Okay, there was one. I can tell you my least favorite.
Uh-oh.
Bee Simulator.
Oh yeah.
That game is trash.
You allowed me to explore games I never would have imagined even looking at before. Like when we first started talking about the eShop, I'm looking at games that are like $4 or $5 or $6, and you're like, no, 75 cents. Yeah. Like I'm like, oh snap, we're down here. Okay, these are a different bunch of games.
Yep.
Ryba says yes.
Bee Simulator was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad. The worst game I've ever streamed. I'm sorry to whoever made it. I won't
Crazy
be getting
Zen
a
Mini
Bee
Golf,
Simulator.
99 cents, 80% off right now. There's so kittens. There's a lot of cat games. Honestly, this could be your next channel. You could just do
That's because
cat video games.
Cats are underrepresented, and they deserve those video
They're
games.
fine. They're fine. I Am Setsuna is 60%
not
off.
fine.
That game looks really good. But this is where I was looking. I'm like, oh, that game's half off. That's a good deal. I should look at it. But it's $16. Yeah. You're like, no, $1. That's where you want to be.
I don't know if I've played literally anything other than Bee Simulator that I bought during a.
That's amazing.
That's so bad.
That is bad. Like, what does that say? Like, there's something wrong with us that we do this.
There's something really wrong.
Oh, there's a cute game called Him and Her. What the heck is this? This is very cute. 62 cents.
Well, and I'm interested in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play them.
This is why we need to quit everything and just play video games all
Play
day.
games.
Defy gravity to find love amidst darkness in this challenging puzzle platformer. I'm buying this game. It's 62 cents. It's called Him and Her. This looks very cute.
Cute.
Yeah, we're going to buy it right now. 62. Look at this. This is brought to you by patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Thank you guys for supporting these impulse purchases. Now the Caito's leaving, that's all I can afford.
Yeah. 70 cents.
Yep. There it is.
Okay. Rybo says, I refuse to believe this news is true.
I'm in
so
denial.
there.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep.
Brent says, I will absolutely miss the eShop browsing vibe you brought. Always made me crack up. Thanks for all the work you put into the Nintendo Drive and Carpool Gaming, and good luck with everything else. Everyone is so nice. I was like reading them, and I was just like, oh, it's so sad.
Can't go back now.
Wait. Mike says, I will miss the heck out of Caito and what she brought to the podcast. You and Sean have good chemistry and both love the eShop too much.
This is why you don't go and just focus on like the news, whatever you feel like you're supposed to do. Sometimes you just like end up doing something silly and it becomes a thing. I don't know. I am going to miss it. And man, I'm going to miss it.
I know. Does it say Hobie 1K?
Yeah.
Hobie 1K. I like that. Just wanted to pop in and say it's been a pleasure to listen to Caito on the Nintendo Drive. Your thoughts and opinions are always fun to listen to, and you and Sean always seem to have such fun just chatting together. The conversations you and Sean have shared have been highlights to many of my weeks. I'm so glad Sean reached out to you for the show because I probably never would have found you as a creator.
Full credit.
Since I'm not a player. There we go.
Yeah, that's all me.
Gaining all the subs.
It's interesting because I feel like it's my favorite.
They're good.
You're like this is oh man. You like you come off as like this. Oh, we're just gonna like play little Animal Crossing, and then you're a potato on the internet. Like you've got the face and the mouth and the eyes, and it's
so
amazing.
Ridiculous.
The show, like what we do and what we talk about, and the length of it and the timing of like all of it is really a function of like how busy we both are. Like we'd love to just kind of sit around and chat, but it's like we jump on. It's 7 a.m. for me. We do the show, and then we kind of go back about our lives, and it's I'm just glad that we were able to do that. And I think over the last couple of weeks, the thing that was really proven is if that doesn't align Tuesday at 8 a.m. Central, it's like it's really, really tough.
It's tough.
And it just speaks to, I think, the dedication, the fact that we really liked doing the show, that we were willing to operate on such a razor's edge. Because, what if anything happened at all, it's Ryan or Seth or somebody jumping in to help out. So that's just those are the kind of things that go mostly unseen, I would say, because it's just like we're just doing the show, but there's really no other day or time, and I think that was part of all this too.
Yep, all the stars have to align to get another space reference in there.
Yep, plus all the beef, space beef.
Yeah. Locklith says, I'll definitely echo everyone by saying you will truly be missed. I know you're going to get bigger and better as a creator. You always were meant to leave us in the dust while still leaving us in awe of your fantastic work ethic, kindness, and amazing sense of humor. My only question is, what is one thing you learned from the experience of working with the Carpool Gaming team? Okay, I read this question earlier today, and I was like, all these answers are going to be like, oh, I learned about teamwork and
you need to do voice acting.
Friendship.
You changed into a different person just now. That was amazing.
And I was like, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear about the amazing friendships we gained along the way. People want to hear the sauce, right? And what I've learned is you never let your friends in the Carpool Gaming team know about what you hate the most, because they will use it against you any chance they get.
I was so wondering what you were going to say.
And Sean made the cardinal mistake of letting us know that he hates Jar Jar Binks, and he will never live that down. So, to the future co-host, never let them know what you hate, because it will forever haunt you. So I know that, and you'll never know the things that I hate.
You hate Banjo-Kazooie, but not like you just don't. It really isn't the same. It really is. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
it doesn't hit the same. You like hate it to your core. Where
yeah,
it
really is. Like I feel it in my spine. Like I feel it in my vertebrae. Like what are you guys talking about? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
See, it makes you mad when people like Jar Jar.
Yes.
When people like Banjo-Kazooie, I pity them. I feel bad.
Like Jar Jar is like offensive to me.
How do you? Yeah.
Like everything about Jar Jar. The name Jar Jar is stupid. The character design, like I'm just doubling down on this.
He's so cute.
He's not cute, not even a little bit. It looks like a stupid fish on land. I just hate it.
He's cute and he has a silly voice.
It's a dumb voice. It's like, hey, 5-year-old, what voice can you come up with this character who flops around?
I do. I feel bad that y'all are holding on to this 25-year-old game.
Go play ukulele.
Go play Spyro.
Go play Spyro. Yeah.
The superior game. Misa thinks he's funny.
That's
is what JKJ
that's so funny. You keep surprising me with these answers. I'm really like, it's not the friendship and blah blah blah.
I knew, because I know that's where people were expecting that to go. So
I wasn't
like,
expecting
I can't
this.
do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't. I did. I will say I did appreciate all of those things.
Sure.
And
Goes
it's a great team. It's a great team. Yeah, but everyone knows that. Everyone knows it's a great team already.
You guys should see.
And then
the insidious conversations that happen in our private chat. Just jabs all over the place.
constant.
Mm-hmm.
We're all just fighting all the
Just
time.
beefing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing? We all can, like, we're all very friendly and everything is all great, but like the truth
We just
is,
fake it.
Yeah. Just vicious. Absolutely. Like one person's just trying to take out the other person. Oh.
We all just talk.
And guess what? It worked.
Badly about the other people the whole time.
We finally got rid of Caito, everybody.
That's it. They treated me so badly that I had to leave.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the truth.
I think the last one, I hope I got to all of them. The last one is from Lee, who says, "Thank you, Caito, for being such a huge part of Yumi Capri and Carpool Gaming. You've been an integral part and will totally be missed by all. Thank you for all the memories of the Nintendo Drive, and thank you for the greatest memory of all, Extra Life 2021, where you buried Sean the way he handled Skinny Matt. Best wishes and health to you, and may you stay as wholesome and awesome as you are." So nice.
Just taking I'm just taking a beating.
Well, that's what you
60
get.
some odd minutes. That's what I get.
Trying to turn them against me.
That's true. What did I expect to happen?
Yeah.
Kotaku. Carpool Gaming's toxic workplace bullying forces out Nintendo Drive co-host. Yeah. I think they've had that waiting for this moment.
3 Canadians and an Alabamian. Mm-hmm. In a vicious chat.
Alabamian? Is that what it's called?
Alabamian.
Alabamian.
Albanian.
Albanian.
I mean, I never refer to myself as an Alabamian.
It's too many syllables.
But yeah.
That's too much.
You know, from Alabama. From Alabama, where we get the tornadoes and all that stuff that you hate so much.
Who likes tornadoes? That's not a me thing.
I remember your conversation where it was like, well, I would just not live somewhere where it had anything like that. And I'm like, you don't get anything. Like, you get snow and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like, you
snow's
get
fine.
Wherever you live, you're going to have something. You're going to get...
Guess what happens when a snowstorm comes around?
Tornadoes or hurricanes or... Well, you do have a hurricane coming in.
Not near me. We're landlocked. There's nothing. Yeah. When the most vicious snowfall, our houses are still standing. There's nothing uprooting the houses here. I don't have to like hide under my stairs or a table or something. We got no earthquakes.
You don't have earthquakes?
No. Only when people blow up each other's houses a couple blocks away.
What if an asteroid hits it?
I guess we'll just wait and see.
Could happen.
Look,
I don't think you're safe anywhere where you live.
That's the parting words that we want from Caito is danger lurks around every corner. Nobody's safe. You could die at any moment, basically, is what you're saying. You could be obliterated. And you'll never see it coming. That's the best part. You'll never even know. Because you refuse to fund science. You don't want to talk about space and how we're going to protect ourselves. What are we even talking about?
I don't know. Court says he gets tornadoes.
Tornadoes are terrifying.
In Canada.
Twister. Like, didn't you learn anything from Twister? She lost her dad.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Move. You don't just sit there and go like, I guess there's going to be like it's tornado season.
You want no one to live in any part of the world that's going to get tornadoes. Or any part of the world. Where are people going to go?
Canada. We have lots of space. And healthcare.
You want everyone to move to Canada.
Actually, no.
No,
stay where. Yeah, you guys are good. You guys stay there. You do your thing.
We got some interesting people down here.
I know. It's taken just like anything else that we do. This has gone almost 0% to like the way that I might have expected it to go. should we announce who's
Should we
coming?
announce?
Do you have anything else that you want to chat about other than space?
I don't want to talk about space.
Okay.
No.
What about the
I
ocean?
mean,
What terrifies you more,
oh,
outer
oh,
space
no,
or
no,
deep,
no.
deep ocean?
Outer space terrifies me more, but the ocean,
The ocean is yeah.
cannot handle it.
Yep.
Like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's a point in the ocean where like sunlight doesn't reach anymore, and that is just like, what do you mean?
Even lakes, even like the depths of the lake. No. Like, there's a lake here. I can't remember
Heather,
how deep it is.
you're probably not the only one. She's the only reason I watch this podcast, huh? Sorry.
Oh.
Thanks for being with us. Damn. That is so harsh. Like, I don't know if that's how they meant it, but
Oh my god.
I'm dealing with a lot here, okay, you guys? And then I get this kind of thing, like, the only reason. I'm right here. I'm reading the chat. Like, what do you... How am I supposed to read that and just go like, what a lovely comment.
I'm the only reason I watch it too.
Yeah,
so.
well.
No, I mean, well, I was gonna be like all nice and stuff, but now that's
Damn.
too funny. No, it's hard to leave, and I'm sad, and I'm gonna miss this.
Yeah.
Nintendo Drive is canceled. Nintendo Drive is not canceled. It's going to
Nintendo
be
Drive is
great
not
going
canceled.
forward. Sean is going to tell you who is going to be taking my spot. And if I'm welcome back, I hope to come back for...
I started the show
Yeah.
saying you were, but I'm not so sure
I know.
anymore. I might have jumped the gun on that one at the start.
Yeah.
I'm going to just miss like hanging out with my buddy, every single
know.
week. Like it's one of those things that life just kind of happens and it's difficult to stay in touch. And this was just kind of like our excuse to jump on a call. And I don't get to chat with really many people at all every single week. Even if it is just recording a podcast, it's like, that's really special. So I'm really going to miss that. As excited as I am for what's next. And as much as I'm going to miss Heather tuning in and watching the show. That's really the thing.
I know.
So
We've always called it, it's like scheduled chatting.
Yeah.
Especially
carve out
this
the time.
podcast. Especially this one, because it's just so not serious.
Totally. So I'm hoping in the future it gets even less serious, to be honest with you. We have a lot of work to do to find out what the tone and the voice and whatever else comes next. And I really wanted to make sure that we just dedicated our focus and attention on you because you deserve all of it and you deserve all the best wishes. You're just going to be crushing it on your YouTube channel and being an awesome mom and being great at your job. Just like, I'm actually really proud of you for making this choice because I know it was hard for you and you don't want to disappoint your friends and that can be really tricky. So I recognize all of that. But with all of that said, I am very, very happy to say that it took very little convincing, only a few dollars and cents, to convince Mr. Seth Sturgill and the wonderful Lockleth to join the Nintendo Drive. They are everything that we need in video games and podcasting, and I just adore these two people. From the moment I ever listened to them or watched any of their content, I have been captivated by Lockleth and by Seth. Seth, of course, has been on the show the last couple of weeks, so many people know Seth. Many people know Lockleth as well. I feel like some people might have seen this coming as well. So we've been kind of chatting behind the scenes. They will also be officially joining not just the Nintendo Drive, but Carpool Gaming as well. So when you support us as a member on YouTube, Carpool Gaming, Patreon, patreon.com/Carpool Gaming, everything, you are supporting them directly as well. So we're very, very excited. We're going to have a streaming day. We're going to have a few hours at youtube.com/Carpool Gaming on Friday, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to do like an AMA with them so you can get to know them if you don't already know them.
Fun.
We're going to then do the PlayStation Drive an hour after that, and then we're going to play some Mario Kart with the crew. So we're going to kick it off in good fashion. And the only other change that I would say is for the people who watch live on YouTube, the morning time is going away. We're going to record in the evening, actually. So that's going to maybe change things a little bit. I'll actually, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
You'll get your screaming right, maybe.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm excited. Lachlan and Seth, they're going to be great.
Well.
Shout out to Seth, by the way, for filling in for me so many times.
Yeah, big time.
Over the past 2 months.
Yeah.
It's been life has just been crazy. I have so much going on. And I mean, he would just step in like that, wakes up in the morning. He was just waiting for you to call to come on the Nintendo Drive. It was amazing. So I'm excited. Lachlan is great. I've watched Lachlan so much. She's been on Breaking Bells.
Yep.
She's amazing. They're going to be great.
She's going to keep me in line big time.
Oh, yeah.
Seth, I think, is going to be, he's very bubbly and he's a cozy kind of guy. And I think Lachlan is going to just be she's going to bring the edge, I think, every once in a while. So
a little spice.
So I've got to figure out how I introduce them. I don't know what exactly they are. I get the $2 hero is Seth. So I got to figure that out. But very excited for I started at the beginning. I'm very conflicted because I'm so sad to see you go. I'm very excited to bring these people in and we'll figure it out. I don't know what the show is going to be. I don't know what the format is. I don't know. The one thing I do know about it is, we'll continue to have our wonderful community be a huge part of the show. That is not going away. But who knows about the rest of it? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll find out.
Well, you just have to figure it out. Just
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I feel like our show is vastly different than what it was when we first started, and it just grows along the way. And I still expect an eShop scroll through every now and then, so you got to force them to scroll.
So now we'd have a memorial segment.
I need to know
the ConsoleCaito memorial.
I need to know if they scroll through the eShop like that and if they purchase games as a hobby. And I need to know their stance on Banjo-Kazooie. Those are the two
I think Seth, of anything, actually plays games as a hobby. So that'll be new.
That's an interesting
That'll be new to the
hobby
show.
To have.
Actually playing the game. So look forward to that. Put it on the box.
I think Lockleth plays them. I don't know if Lockleth finishes them, though.
I don't even want to, we'll get into it when they're on the show, but I will say they have jumped in with both feet and they have so much energy and ideas. And I'm so excited that they're going to bring stuff to the Nintendo Drive, but even more, there's even more. You guys know
Carpool Gaming.
To Carpool Gaming just in general, the YouTube channel, I'm really excited about it. So good riddance to Caito. Welcome in with the new, out with the old and in with the new.
Okay, that's it. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay. Wouldn't that be amazing to just end the show like that? And I'd actually love it if they were there in that room.
I know, they just came in.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been so good.
Oh, Lockleth is here. Oh, very sweet. Yeah, Caito knows Lockleth.
I do. Okay.
Any final thoughts, quitter?
I don't think so, other than I guess I'm a big old quitter.
Yep.
And
let the beef begin.
I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss everyone. Everyone made me sad. I told myself I was not going to cry, though.
You did it.
So I made it through.
I've
cried on the internet too many times.
Same.
I've cried on the internet too many times.
Same.
Y'all have seen it. We know what it's like. I am very sad.
There's no newness to the crying. It's the same.
It's the same as last time.
Ugly mess.
And here I don't have. So typically when I cry on my channel, I just switch to the potato filter so they can't see me.
Smart.
And I'm just because I'm such an ugly crier,
Who is it? Who isn't?
There are some people who have pretty cries.
I don't believe it. I bet Seth is a pretty crier.
But I'm going to miss this. I hope I'll be invited back for something. Most specifically, I'm going to request to be invited back for what is that thing we do every year where we predict the year?
Definitely. Yeah.
I gotta come back for that.
I was going to say you're going to come back for the Game of the Year talk so that you can make another pitch for Animal Crossing to be Game of the Year.
Yeah. Game of the Year. No, should be.
You're welcome on whatever you want, always, forever, until the beef gets real. But you're whatever you want. The door is always open.
If y'all could just start a fight between me and Sean, We can do that.
What I would like, what if somebody like instead of taking real clips, just like splice together a whole bunch of stuff to make it look like we're arguing? Like I love that stuff. It's just obviously fake. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, now I feel like I'm gonna have to go back and watch old episodes and see like what we talked about.
Drop a diss track. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I know the perfect person to make a diss track.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna make a diss track.
Oh, JB, we need help. JB's mine. I saw him first. You can't go to JB for a diss track.
I've got someone else I can do a diss track.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Can you imagine?
I got you.
That would be so hilarious.
How many words rhyme with spud and potato?
Spud.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. You're going to write my diss track
Spud.
for you.
Okay. Well.
The end?
I guess this is the end.
Forever. Goodbye forever.
This is it.
Nice knowing you.
This is the last time y'all will ever see me.
Ever.
And so Sean, where can everyone find you on the internet?
You can find me having the best time of my life on the Nintendo Drive every single week here at Carpool Gaming with my new best friends, Lachlan and Seth. You can also find me on Twitter at Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. Follow us on Twitter, Carpool Gaming, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
Yep. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at ConsoleCaito.
And not the Nintendo Drive.
I want you to support Carpool Gaming first and foremost. That is all for episode 74 of the Nintendo Drive, my last episode. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, I just want y'all to know that Banjo-Kazooie is overrated.
Here we go!